Aloha and Happy New Year. I thank you very much for your warm support to Korowa Jodo Mission, and I really appreciate for your continued support for the year 2014. As you know, New Year, everybody celebrates the New Year, and we say Happy New Year. Whether in Japan, in Hawaii, or in the United States, or anywhere in the world, we celebrate New Year, and we say Happy New Year. But I wonder why New Year is so happy. Why we celebrate Happy New Year. So this year I thought, I stop and think, why New Year is so happy? And I knew that, New Year is a kind of a chance of reset. Needed to say, our human life, once we are born, we cannot reset the life. Oh, okay, this is not a good life, so I want to restart the new life. I want to reset the new life, right? But the life cannot. However, we have a chance of reset. That is New Year and birthday. So every birthday and every New Year is a kind of chance to reset the life, because New Year is a beginning of a new event in the future. And also, New Year is a symbol that bad year, the year past, the past event has ended, and new event is about to start. That is kind of the meaning. So every time we have a new year, we have a chance to renew our feeling, and this is kind of reset. So nowadays, children enjoy, video games, and I watch them, and they enjoy games, and they, like to reset. Every time, they have not a good result. Oh, this is not a good start, so I want to restart the game. And they can reset the game. However, our life cannot. So, New Year is a kind of good chance. We can renew. We can forget the bad past and start something new. So this is a kind of good chance of start. But Zen Master Ikkyu Zenshi, Master Ikkyu, made a point that 正月や冥土の旅の一日か、めでたくもあり、めでたくもなし。正月や冥土の旅の一日か、めでたくもあり、めでたくもなし。So this is very interesting. Like 正月 or January is a happy occasion, but he said 正月 is also a milestone to the death. And this is, of course, happy occasion, happy, but at the same time, not happy. So every time we have a new year, this means we get close to the death. The birthday is same. We say happy birthday, happy occasion, happy birthday, but this is actually not happy, because every time we have a birthday, we get close to the death. So Ikkyu mentions that, everybody enjoy happy occasion of Happy New Year. However, stop thinking. Okay? This is not happy. But I think what Ikkyu wanted to tell was not only that, but he has another meaning. Because the fact we get close to the death, the fact as we get older and older, we are sure getting closer to the death. However, if death is not the ending, if death is not the ending, but the beginning of a new life, new wonderful life. If death is a new wonderful life, so this is really happy. As we get older, as we get birthday, as we get New Year, every time step by step, little by little, we get close to the death, which is a new wonderful world we call pure life. Then this is not happy. This is actually happy. So Ikkyu said, he provided various viewpoints. Death is not the ending. It's not an ending, but a beginning. Then this is very good. If death is an ending, alright, then it can be very sad. So I think Ikkyu said that as we get closer to the death is not the ending, but the beginning of a wonderful world. So by thinking this way, we can be happy. And this is very important viewpoint. And if I talk about this, pure life is a wonderful world. Okay, if this is not the ending, if you believe, if you surely believe, in pure life, why don't you go right now? Somebody might ask. Yeah? Why? Okay, if you know pure life, okay, Jodo. If you know Jodo, pure life, heaven. If you know heaven is a wonderful world, why don't you believe and to go right now? You don't need to live longer, right? You can go wonderful world. So how do you answer? I think, I want to answer like this. Also death or Jodo, which is a new beginning of a wonderful world, is a good start. However, we have to live. This is like climbing the mountain. The more we live, the more we climb up the mountain, the better view we can have, the more splendid view we can have. And as we get, climbing up and up mountain, it's very suffering. We sometimes get suffering. The more steep the mountain is, and the more closer to the summit, we get suffering. However, once we reach the top of the mountain, we have a splendid view. So after the suffering, we have a wonderful view, right? So this means you have to live. We have to keep going and going, and then we have a good view of wonderful life. So even though Pure Land is such a wonderful world, very happy world, excellent world, but we have to live. We have to get suffering. But after the suffering, we are sure to have splendid view. This is just like climbing the mountain, the climbing mountain. So everybody is like assigned to climb the mountain. Some mountains are huge and so long life, right? Some mountains, unfortunately, there are some mountains not sure, but everybody is like assigned to climb up like the mountain. So we need to complete the assignment. We need to read. And sometimes, actually, as we get closer to the death, this is really suffering. Get sickness and fear of death. But this means we get closer to the top. So once we reach the top of the mountain, we can have a splendid view. And you know, climbing up the mountain, we need stick, something to hold, right? And stick is like Namu Amida Butsu. So by reciting Namu Amida Butsu, we hold stick and we leap, and we can reach the top of the mountain. And after the much suffering, we will get a splendid view of the Pure Land. So I wish you a very happy New Year again. And even though you sometimes get suffering, but don't be negative. Don't be negative. There is always better understanding, positive understanding. So let's find positive understanding. Right? So this is a teaching of Buddhism. Even though bad event has a bad negative idea, but at the same time there must be positive idea, positive thought, better understanding. And Buddhism provides the better understanding, both ideas, the viewpoints, and we can stand on the better understanding. Thank you very much.